Y'all, I done did so many motherfucking applications over the past 6 motherfucking months. I'm starting to think Indeed not even turning the bitches in. Cause the fuck? I know ain't no motherfucking way. I done did all them motherfucking applications and they got a job motherfucking yet. How the fuck you contact Indeed? Is it a motherfucking customer support? Is it a 1-800 number? I need to motherfucking know. Cause ain't no way.
Girl, if you have a job, keep it. Keep it. I applied for 3,000 jobs. 3,000. The job market is so bad right now. Go cry in the bathroom. Go cry anywhere. On your break, I don't care. Keep your job. Because the way this job market is going, girl, I'm about to commit a crime.
Hey, if anyone out there is getting denied from jobs, just to feel a little bit better, I just got denied from a serving job in a restaurant with a bachelor's degree, and I've actually worked in 2 restaurants for no experience. Trying to move for my career, and placement jobs will not hire me.
There's this crazy thing happening right now where companies are doing like mass layoffs, and then all of the unemployed people are just being told there actually are jobs out there. People are hiring. You must just not be smart enough or good enough to get that job, and therefore you should be struggling.
So I've been unemployed now for 10 months, and it's honestly so fucking frustrating, and it really does piss me off when people tell me, yo bro, why aren't you trying? You're unemployed because you're not trying, because you're not emailing them, because you're not going in person. This ain't the 1950s. That's not how shit fucking works nowadays. Nowadays everything is online. Yeah, you apply, and you apply, and what are the results? Maybe like 5 fucking job interviews after like 10 fucking months. Like, I've gotten pretty lucky, you know. I've gotten over like 15 plus job interviews in a span of like 11 months that I've been unemployed, and none of these fucking employers want to fucking hire me. So sadly, I'm on food stamps and government assistance, and it's being taken away from me because of what, you know, people in fucking office or whatever. And it really does piss me off when people complain about, like, people being on food stamps. Like, motherfucker, like, do you really think I want to be on food stamps and government assistance? Do you really think it's a fucking flex? Do you really think I enjoy being fucking unemployed, not being able to buy whatever the fuck I want? Like, you motherfucker, I clearly want a fucking job. I want money. I'm willing to work whatever. I apply. I go in person to these job interviews. I do all this and that. No, people want to hire me. At this point, what the fuck am I supposed to do besides be on fucking food stamps and government assistance? Because otherwise, how the fuck am I going to survive? Like, come on, bro. It makes fucking sense.
I feel like people is not understanding just how bad the job market is. It's to the point now where they need people and they are urgently hiring. But no, we're just not hiring you, though. No, but y'all stop. We need people, though. Like, we need a full staff, but we don't need you, though. Like, no, not you.
Nobody cares. Nobody asked. So I've been unemployed for 6+ months now. I was laid off last November, and I was just going to apply for a job, and it had 2,700 applicants. 2,700. 2700 plus. How is that even possible? I've never seen a job application that showed how many applicants. LinkedIn sometimes shows 100 plus people clicked application, 500 plus, something crazy like that. 2,700 applications. I've never closed out of a tab so fast. I was trying so hard not to cry because that just made me think, like, every job that I'm applying to has 1,000 plus applications, and like, I'm just one person. I need a job. So if you have a job, don't take it for granted. Because if you become unemployed, you'll probably be unemployed for longer than you think. Because, full transparency, I didn't think I would be unemployed over 6 months later. So, good luck to everyone that doesn't have a job like me. Hopefully we find one day.
The only downside to being unemployed is having no money. Anybody who tells you, oh, you'll eventually get bored, that's a lie. I could never get bored of being unemployed. The only thing you get bored of is having no money to spend. But you can never get bored of the free time. Like, what are we talking about here? Being unemployed is genuinely probably top 3 feelings in the world. You got nothing to do. You can sleep whenever you want, wake up whenever you want. It feels like heaven on earth, bro. Until it's time to spend the slightest amount of money, until somebody says who wants to eat out, who wants to travel, you can't do none of that shit. If only there was a way to make money whilst not having a job. Now, obviously, I can think of a few ways to make money without a job, but none of those ways are probably ethical, right? But, I mean, who really cares about that in 2026?
My sister-in-law called me yesterday and was like, I'm applying to jobs and it's just so difficult because the job market is just so sick. And I'm like, there are no jobs. There are no jobs. The jobs that are available are occupied. And the jobs that maybe you're thinking of are no longer in existence, or they're going to be gone in the next 2 to 5 years or less. You are the job. I literally told her, like, what skills do you possess of that other people would pay you to learn them? Whatever that is your job. Stop trying to put all of your energy into finding a job. You are the job. You have to make your own income.
I'm at the point
whether
of
you like it or not.
where
This is
when
the world
they
that
want
we're
me to
in.
create an account, a username, and a password to then manually apply, I have to close my laptop screen and tell myself that I'm gonna get back to this because I genuinely don't have the energy to do it, because I'm gonna go through all this effort for you to probably ghost me, or I'll get an email from them in 3 weeks saying we move forward with a different candidate, but like you're so great. How are you guys doing this? Because I'm about to lose my marbles. I don't even know what to do. Like I'm going crazy. I don't know.
I applied to 20 jobs this summer, and I heard back from one. It was a rejection from Starbucks. Hi, Lila. Thank you so much for your interest in this barista position. However, unfortunately, after careful consideration, we cannot offer you the position. You see, you don't have 10 years of barista experience. You also haven't shown enough interest or support in the great state of Israel. Join the IDF, serve for a year, and then maybe we'll consider allowing you to serve the common folk their coffee. Best, Starbucks management.
I applied to 30 jobs this summer, and I heard back from one. It was a rejection email from Target. I will no longer be applying to any jobs until further notice.
I think as a collective, we're all coming to the same realization, which was the American dream was all a lie. Especially if you're a millennial. We did everything the way they told us to. We went to school. We got the degrees. We climbed the corporate ladder. And now we're in our 30s and 40s and we're just like, what are we doing all of this for? We're tired. When do we get to live our lives? When do we get to experience life?
Y'all, we need to talk about this. Why is this job market so bad? Like, I feel like it's so annoying when you're actually trying to look for a job, and it's like a lot of older people who try to say, oh, young people don't want to work, they're so lazy, they don't want to do anything. And it's like, no, I'm ready to work, but nobody wants to hire me, and it's so annoying. When I tell you I've applied to like 40 plus jobs on Indeed, I've made like 8 different resumes for jobs that I've never even seen myself doing, I don't even really want to do. But the fact that they keep saying that they're hiring, and when you apply to these positions, they're not reaching back out. I just really don't understand it, and it's annoying. I've applied for security guard position. I've never wanted to be a security guard in my life. I've applied for, receptionist, different stuff like that. Like, I've thought about doing that, but not really. I'm an esthetician, and I'm looking for a salon, and I feel like people keep saying that their
economy is so bad, not even McDonald's is hiring. And I'm not really even just like talking about like here in the States. I'm talking about even in the UK. I got a homegirl in the UK, and she's like, yeah, I fucking applied for McDonald's here, and they're not accepting. Bro, you could have no arms back then and McDonald's will hire you. You could be on death row and McDonald's will hire you. Kroger's too. I have literal cousins who've been applying for like 2 years and they still haven't got like a job offer. My sister was applying for jobs for 3 years, still ain't got nothing back. And I'm talking about from like warehouse job to McDonald's. I've applied at McDonald's with McDonald's experience and still got denied. And then Kroger's gonna talk about do you have any experience bagging groceries? I mean, I've only been doing it for fucking all my life. Self-checkout, that was my, that was the experience. Like, is there a bagging internship or something?
This current job market is so competitive. I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get another high-paying job again. Like, I think I'm like, did I like cap out? Like, was that it? Like, was that my like golden era? Is it over? I'm just like, damn, it's been 2.5 months since I've had like an interview. And all I do is submit my resume like every day. I put it through everything, every website you can think to make sure your resume is solid. I've put it through. And I'm like seeing that I have like almost like a 9 out of 10 resume. And it's just like, I worked for a huge tech company and it's just like crickets. It's absolute crickets. It's not the fact that I am bombing these interviews. It's like, I can't get an interview. And I've only had like 2 interviews a couple months ago. And one of them, the offer got like taken away because they did a mass layoff. And then the other one, it just didn't work out. And then that's been it. And I can't fucking believe it. I do everything with my resume. The whole networking thing, I'm like, maybe that is just how you get a job. Maybe you have to fucking know somebody. But I'm like, I don't want to sit there and lick someone's boots in order to get a job. Like, why can't I just submit my resume, do an interview, and then get the job? But it's so hard now with these like filters, and you have to go through AI first, and then they it's like the AI reviews your resume, then they'll submit it off to a recruiter. It's not like the recruiters are reviewing everything manually anymore. And I'm just like at a loss. I'm like, holy fuck. And I always scroll and I always see other people going through the same thing. And I'm like, are we just all fucked?
I just got laid off and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like the first thing I have to do is start updating my resume, updating cover letters, applying for jobs, looking for jobs on LinkedIn, looking for jobs on Indeed. The entire market is saturated. I can't find something that I even have any interest in. If I do find something with interest, not being a Debbie Downer or speaking negatively, but it's not guaranteed I'm going to get that job. Finding that job that you really want takes time, and it sucks, especially when you have the weight of your entire family behind you. I am the provider. My wife and my 2 kids, they're going to see an impact on our social life, going out to grab food, grabbing a drink. We're not going to be able to do that right away. We're going to take time. We're going to have to figure things out slowly but surely and be responsible. But it's all timing. And if there's something about me and anyone knows me, it's time. I don't like to ponder. I want to execute. Let's do this and let's get it over with. And this is one of those moments of my life that just, it absolutely drags. Every day, you never know what to expect the next day. Sometimes I even look forward for rejection letters to show me that things are actually being looked at, reviewed, touched, and maybe it's not even being looked at, but at least I'm being told right away, rather than dragging me along this 2 to 3 month journey and then find out when you already have your job that you've been rejected for this job. And you're like, well, thanks for the notice, but I don't want to apply for another job. I have an app that just launched back in February of this year. It's on Android and iOS, and it's called FOMO Circles. It's a private social media platform that you create circles and groups. And not to go too far into it, it's just what's nice is that you can share content, and only the people that you share a circle with, they will be able to see. I built this for the family, keeping the family mentality because of my kids and everything. I don't want people just to see stuff. But then friends downloaded it, and then now I have other people that have downloaded it, and it's so rewarding. And I think this is what I want to do. I think this is the next thing I want to do. I want this app, FOMO Circles, FOMO, to be the next big thing. And whether it has 5,000, 20,000, that'll get me by. That'll get the job done. I mean, I'll figure out how to financially support my family and whatnot, but download this app and try it out and give me genuine feedback. I've had well over 50, 60, 70 people tell me things that they want on the app, and I've done everything that they've wanted. I believe I have, but give it a shot. Tell me what you think.
I would not wish unemployment on my worst fucking enemy. And it's not even because I don't have a job. Like, I'm taking this time to focus on me, my hobbies, things that make me happy, doing things that I love that still bring me income, like babysitting, nannying. And also I have some contract work coming in. So like, that's not even why unemployment sucks. It sucks because when you need help from the government, things that you should be getting, you can't fucking get it. For example, I filed for unemployment the day that I was let go. And like, I didn't waste no time because I knew the shit was going to take for fucking ever. So I get a phone call from the unemployment office the following week asking me for some additional information. I drop everything to answer the phone because obviously getting them on the phone is like getting a hold of fucking president on the fucking phone. It's never going to happen. And so I answer, they ask me for the information. I get them everything. I send them my termination contract and everything. And they were like, well, since you're going to be getting a severance, you need to reach back out to the unemployment office to verify that, like to make sure that they know. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I call back today after getting my severance check, and I can't get a hold of nobody on the fucking phone. The guy told me that the best time to call is Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon. So I wait until the Thursday afternoon, and they ask you'll get on the phone and they ask you for all this fucking information. I put it in just to get to the end. We're sorry. We've had so many, like a call volume is too high. And then they just hang up. Like, you can't leave a fucking message, nothing. That happened to me 5 fucking times today. 5 times. And so I reached out to my fucking senator, to be straight up. Like, I called the Senate office and I said, this is what the fuck is going on. I can't get a hold of the unemployment office. And as I look ahead to August, trying to plan my life and the plan for just to, in general, to know what is coming in to my household, I can't plan that because I can't get a hold of nobody on the damn phone. And then when they call, they just ask for information and don't give you no updates other than the fact that it's probably delayed. Right? And so it is fucking irritating. I'm going to call again tomorrow because I'm that fucking determined. One thing that people understand and know about me is I'm a hustler. I am a hustler, man. And I will get what the fuck I need. It never fails. I am able to get what the fuck I need. So you better believe I'm calling again tomorrow. And I want to document this because I need y'all to see that this shit is not easy. And I'm so glad that I'm strong. And luckily, I'm not out here on the brink of hope with nothing, right? Like, I'm okay right now. Thank God I am okay. But obviously, unemployment benefits would put me on a, like, just make things a little bit easier for me around here and not have to hustle so fucking hard. But I can't even plan that because I can't even get a hold of the damn office. And I'm 28, so since my benefits run out by the end of the month, I need health insurance. And so, I'm 29, and I need health insurance. That's a whole nother department I need to reach out to that's probably just as difficult. This whole situation is teaching me, man, that you never know what somebody is going through. And like I said, I'm glad that I have the mental capacity and everything to handle this myself and to get the resources I need, use my network and reach out to people to help me get the information and resources I need. I am so eternally grateful for that. But there are people out here who do not have that and are really struggling to get answers. And we wonder why there are people out here ready to off themselves, why people are out here ready to rob banks and rob people, because when they try to go do it the right way, they can't. They can't. No one's answering the phone. No one is able to help them. And anybody that does answer the phone, it takes way too damn long to get a hold of somebody. And then when you finally get a hold of somebody, they can't even really help you for real. That is the issue. It's not that people are out here trying to take advantage of the government. There are people out here who really, really need it. Depend on that for their next meal. And they can't get it because everybody needs it. And so the phone lines are fucking full and nobody is able to get a hold of some actual tangible help that they've been paying taxes for this whole time. I'm going to call them again tomorrow. I'm going to call them in the morning. I'm going to call them at lunch, and then I'm going to call them multiple times in the afternoon because a bitch has time. I got fucking time tomorrow, okay? And I'm going to document every single time I call because this shit is fucking insane. And Obviously, y'all know me. I love the Lord, so I'm leaning on prayer. I'm leaning on faith, and I'm walking by faith and not by sight, because literally, y'all know what God says. Like, all I have needed, thy hand hath provided. So I'm not even finna worry, because I know it's gonna be okay. He got me through July, and I know he gonna get me through August. But shit, is it always gonna be this damn difficult? Why does it have to be that difficult? It should be easier for people to get the information they need. Like, telling me that my case is pending. Well, when the fuck is it going to get approved? When is it going to get approved? Oh, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Y'all. Ugh. I'll be back tomorrow.
Has anyone else out there been unemployed for so long that they can't even picture themselves in a normal 9-to-5 anymore? I mean, for me, it's been over a year. I've applied to 1,000+ jobs. I've rewritten and tailored my resume dozens and dozens of times. I've tapped every single person in my network that I can possibly think of, and none of it has helped me. And through all that struggle, I think about what it would be like to be back in an office, having to deal with KPIs, annual reviews, office politics, having to learn some new system, and then a year later having to learn another system because the person in the IT department decided that this new tracking asset management, whatever system is the way to go, and so we're going to switch it up. It just, nothing about it is appealing to me, but I know that it's probably what I'm going to need to do, and it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating to be trying so hard to get back into something that I know I'm not going to enjoy. Because, I mean, let's be honest, the vast majority of us don't enjoy our work. We tolerate it because it's what pays the bills. It just makes me want to pursue my own business. I don't know what that might be. But having to only answer to myself, not to have to answer to stockholders, not to be a number in this job market, in this capitalistic system where we are all just numbers. And as numbers, we can be moved, removed, added, subtracted at any point. It's I don't know. Like I said, it's just frustrating because it's something that I've wanted so much, to get out of this funk, to get out of this jobless funk. And I find myself fighting to get back into a system that I don't enjoy, because that's what pays the bills. I don't know. Like I said, sound off if you're frustrated like me. I'm sure a lot of you are.